What's going on, everyone? So I was reading a few statistics when I was doing some research for this video, and in just about every work environment, it's very common for employees to feel kind of underappreciated and ignored. And for these same employees, they're more likely to quit their job within about a year. Now, because finding quality employees right now seems to be a bit of an issue for a lot of employers, overlooking appreciation and not recognizing employees for a job well done, I think it's a huge missed opportunity, and it leads to quiet quitting. And if you're in a position where you oversee others, it's very important to validate and recognize your employees when they reach their goals, right? But yes, technically, the employee is being paid to do a job. So, why should they be given any extra special treatment just for doing what they're paid to do? It's because people respond positively to any sort of appreciation. It increases their mood and it increases their productivity. So I read a quote somewhere that said that people work for money, but they go the extra mile for recognition, praise, and rewards. Rewards and recognition are motivation to continue doing what you're doing and to work even harder. But sometimes we don't get the recognition that we feel like we deserve. Appreciation and recognition lets people know that they're seen and appreciated. So if you feel like you're not being adequately recognized for a job well done, what about taking matters into your own hands and doing something nice for yourself? And look, there's all kinds of things that you can do for yourself as rewards for reaching certain milestones. You can even have a list of goals, right, that you're trying to achieve in the next 2 months or 6 months or a year. And every time you reach one of your goals, celebrate. Do something for yourself, or maybe buy yourself a little present to celebrate the fact that you did the thing that you set out to do. Buy yourself that cool new gadget, or maybe get yourself the nice watch that you've been looking at for a while. Take yourself on a weekend vacation. Take yourself out to dinner and get the expensive steak and get that really nice bottle of wine to go with it. But it doesn't even have to be anything incredibly monumental or even that extravagant. But do something to reward yourself for a job well done. So for me, I work for myself, by myself, and I'm here to say it's pretty isolating, right? No one's here patting me on the back for having a great month. Or on the flip side, no one's here motivating me to do things better or even differently if I had a bad month. It's all on me. And part of my reward system and relaxation is simply sitting out in my backyard with a nice glass of whiskey or wine and having myself a cigar. And if you follow my Instagram, you already know this. Now, I understand this isn't for everyone, but I wanted to thank La Aurora once again for supporting my channel and sponsoring this video, and also sending me over one of their sampler packs of a couple of their cigars. So for me right now, it's kind of my thing, right? It's just kind of what I do to wind down in the evenings and reward myself for any personal achievements. It's not every single day, but maybe once a week or so. Having a cigar demands time because it can take between 30 minutes to over an hour, depending on the cigar and how big it is. So this means you have to commit and carve out time to relax and enjoy it. And just that mindset, all by itself, really makes it a rewarding experience, especially when you just want to go relax after a long day at work or after finishing a really big project. La Aurora was founded in 1903 with only 6 employees. And as their business grew, they stuck to their family traditions by giving back through social responsibility programs, job creation, and charitable initiatives. And because of all of that, La Aurora is now one of the top employers in the northern region of the Dominican Republic. La Aurora has now expanded into 5 continents, bringing the high-quality flavor of the Dominican Republic to 60 countries. They're known for their meticulous attention to detail, their masterful blends, and in fact, the 107 Nicaragua is part of their line of premium cigars, and it was selected as Cigar Snob's top 25 cigars of 2020. So, if you're interested, shop right now by clicking the link in the description and go grab yourself some high-quality cigars from La Aurora. But even if you're not into cigars personally, these little sampler packs and the cigar accessories make a great gift. Thank you, La Aurora Cigars, once again for supporting my channel and sponsoring today's video. All right, now sometimes it's really hard to see how far we've come when we're buried in work and projects on a daily basis. I mean, it's great to look forward and focus on the future and getting things done, but every once in a while, I think it's important to stop for just a minute and take a look back. and get some perspective and recognize all the things that you've accomplished. And that's not to say, like, look how great I am or anything, but it's more about recognizing yourself and putting a stamp on your own self-worth and being proud of your own work ethic and all the things that you've accomplished. Now, I live a pretty busy life, just like a lot of you, and it seems like I've always got like something going on or something I'm working on or places that I'm going and people that I need to see. And I know myself, and I know when it's time to slow down, relax, and reflect on accomplishments. Even if they're small ones, right? It's still important, at least in my opinion, to always remind yourself that you are making progress. I mean, think about it. Maybe the project that you've been working on for the last couple of weeks or months is now finished. And it wouldn't have gotten that far or finished without your contribution and your efforts. And isn't that worth celebrating? Now, I'm not saying that we all need participation trophies, but I think that as men, we don't normally celebrate or we don't do it enough because we know that this is what men do. We get up, we go to work, and we get shit done. We don't need a pat on the back or a high five, but I can almost guarantee you that when you do get that pat on the back, you appreciate it. And every once in a while, it is totally okay to give yourself a pat on the back. Celebrate more. Celebrate the birth of a child in your family or a victory or a personal milestone. And maybe you know someone who's getting married. Celebrate that. The holidays are coming, so celebrate that. Celebrate the bonds that you have with your friends. Get all your guys together and celebrate. It doesn't have to be a big deal. Just get everyone together and go get dinner and drinks. And at some point during that dinner, stand up and give a toast. I mean, these are all your guys, right? These are all your friends and they're all important to you. Let them know. Remember, recognition and appreciation. It's not just about employees. And do it now before it's too late. And one more thing. If you made it this far in the video, you are one of the true legends, and I appreciate you. And if you're not yet subscribed, please consider it because I would love to have you as part of the family. And with that, my friends, as always, thank you so much for watching. Live well, and I'll see you in the next one.